what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Red with Forever Red Trucking LLC, and today I have a real special treat for you. I have been asked to do a testimonial video for Well Companies. It was actually the operations guy for the Oklahoma City terminal that asked me to do that. There's your shout out, you know who you are. First things first, if you guys watched my day 1 and 2 of orientation videos, this also counts as the day 3. Here I am. I'm out here picking up my very first load with Well Companies. Came out of Oklahoma City, came straight down to Fort Worth, Texas. Before I even managed to get here, I already have a pre-plan following up this load. This load is going to Chicago, Illinois. And I'm super excited. It's actually paying a pretty decent amount just as a backhaul load, at least in my opinion. And then my follow-up load will get me up to De Pere, where our main terminal is, and our best freight. So super excited. It should be a pretty smooth, very smooth weekend and stuff. In terms of the testimonial orientation process, super smooth. Day 1, in case you guys didn't watch that video, was only about 5 hours long. Most of us had our drug screen and physicals done beforehand. Big kudos. I'm not sitting around waiting for Joe Blow to get his physical done. You know, things kept rolling. Very smooth, very impressive. I like it. That's what I like to see, is just a very smooth process. Day 2, we had a second group of people come in, and even still, it was very smooth. We got to meet with a lot of the upper management in certain departments, went over maintenance, settlements, all that kind of stuff, you know, all the really important stuff. Again, I'm going to make a separate video explaining all of that to you guys. I have it planned for this weekend because I don't have the need to run like crazy hard this weekend, so I'll have the time hopefully to get that done for you guys. As you can see, I am in my new truck. You guys just saw like a short clip and some photos of the outside of my truck, and it's, I mean, ignore the stuff on the top bunk. I'm still not fully moved in yet, but these trucks are super nice. I have a 2022 Peterbilt 579 Ultraloft Next Gen. Really love the ride of it. It's stupid quiet. Going down the road, I don't feel any of the bumps I used to feel in my Freightliner. So big kudos to Well for, you know, going the extra mile and getting us higher quality trucks that actually hold their value. That's a big plus in my book as well, and a big reason why I came over here to Well is because they have these Peterbilts and Kenworths, which tend to hold their value a lot better than a cheap truck like a Freightliner. The final day of orientation, a lot of people had to go to terminals to get trucks because Oklahoma City. So if you guys are watching this and you might be interested in coming to Well, just keep this in mind. If you're coming to Well as a lease operator, all lease operator orientations are done at the Oklahoma City terminal, and that's where they'll bring you to. Okay, but keep in mind this terminal's only been open since, I believe, December. I might be incorrect on that, but it hasn't been open that long, not even quite a year yet. So we don't have a lot of trucks in Oklahoma City for people to lease yet. That's fixing to change here in the coming weeks. So, you know, just keep that in mind, that you might have to do some additional traveling, which will be paid for by Well, to get your truck. Okay, just keep that in mind, you know, because that's additional time that you won't be driving and making money. So just something to keep in mind, but Well is working on changing that as we speak here in the next couple of weeks. That'll be completely different. Other than that, first thoughts on the company, I don't know. I mean, it's to be honest, it's really hard to say sometimes, but you know, you can walk into certain companies and like, okay, you know, I can feel like I fit in here, you know. the way that I trip plan and stuff, I feel like it will be a good fit for Well, because I can always be ahead of schedule. You know, I don't have to stress myself out, you know, like I was before, stressing out over miles. Now, you know, when I see a dispatch that is only 1,000 miles, but it pays me decent, who cares? You know, I'm not using a lot of fuel, I'm not wearing out my truck, and, you know, as long as the wheels are turning, I'm actually making that dinero, who cares, right? So far, any questions I've had, my dispatcher, Cody, sorry to call you out by name, brother, but my dispatcher's name is Cody, super cool guy so far. Haven't really got a chance to talk to him too much, but I'm hoping to get to know him a little bit better when I get up to De Pere. Go in and say hi, introduce him to Bella and stuff. So that's one of my hopes that I get a chance to do. Other than that, no red flags in my mind. Certain companies, you sit down, listen to their lease program, and a million red flags shoot up. Well's trying very hard to separate their company from their independent contractors in terms of their drivers, which is a big thing for me, having been with another company that I'll mention in my own personal video later. Having been with them before, where, you know, I came in as a lease operator, but I was never treated as such. I was, you know, driving a dumbed down company truck that I didn't even get to pick, and all of that. If you guys are, you know, watched my videos before, you know exactly what company I'm talking about. But anyway, you know, Well didn't treat me like that at all. I got to pick my truck. I was offered a really nice truck, the truck you've seen in the pictures in the video. That was offered to me on Monday. So yes, I got lucky. I got a nice newer truck, which I'm very happy with. Like I said, it's been an adjustment because I'm used to a Freightliner, but I still love it. I can't help it. So, you know, that's a big A+ on my part. Getting to pick your truck, you know, they do their best to accommodate what model you want, either Peterbilt or Kenworth, and what engine you want, either PACCAR or Cummins. I'm not sure about the PACCAR specifications, but it's a PACCAR, I want to say it's the X13, I'm not sure what engine they have now, or the Cummins X15. You know, plenty of power in these trucks. I love the fact that they're conscious thinkers as a company, and they do what I think it's called Drive Smart or something like that. It's a system in the truck that basically only allows you to do 5 over the speed limit. Now, some of you guys might complain about that, but I think it's a great investment on their part, and it's you know, forward thinking on their part as well, because we're set at 75 as contractors, and if they just gave us straight 75, then we'd be getting, you know, there'd be plenty of drivers out there getting speeding tickets every week, and their safety scores would go way down. I highly encourage anyone looking to come to Well to first look up their safety scores. It's actually very, very good. Other than that, Miss Michael in the office in Oklahoma City is absolutely phenomenal at what she does. She can answer a lot of questions for you, and she does everything super efficiently. Again, I was very impressed at how everybody does things there. You know, sometimes, you know, the office administration aren't that personable. They just want to get their job done, and, you know, they're not really super personable at certain companies that I've been to. And here she was super friendly, you know, laughed with us, you know, made sure that we kept rolling, you know, that any chance we get, we were being productive. You know, when we were waiting for meetings, you know, we could go out and do whatever, and then, you know, it was back to rolling. So, you know, again, huge shout outs to the Oklahoma City team. I think you guys are doing a fantastic job so far. You know, any notes I had for you guys I already brought to your attention, which was very minor stuff. Other than that, that's all I have for you guys. I didn't want to make this video too long, but if you're interested in a company that truly cares about your business and wants to treat you like a business owner instead of just a glorified company driver paying all the bills for them, consider coming over here to Well. You can give Well Companies a call. I'll see if I can find their number. I'll leave it in the description down below to get to their main recruiting line. And yeah, anyway, guys, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section down below. And
under pressure,
catch you guys next
no
time.
more time.
Peace.
Can we make a move? Overthinking, you and I. What do we have to lose?